Oh my goodness, part 2 here on this Happy Aloha Friday on the 28th of March, 2025. The Kados are anxious because I just did another very uniquely energized THC kind of moment. And now we're doing cheese. So this is where we are. So let's do our cheese. You ready, guys? We're doing queso pobre. We don't have queso nuevo right now, just queso pobre for right now. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Queso pobre. Last one was fortified okami. And let's go ahead and refresh. Woohoo! Okay, you guys ready? Let's see who wins. Nothing over 7 minutes. Thank you very much. Let's go. Let me stop it. Ooh. Oh, slow down. Oh, Scorpius. Let's see what Scorpius would like. Scorpius wants us to listen to a track from a band called NOFX. Is that correct? NOFX. And the name of the song is... In the Joker kind of way. The name of the song is Drugs Are Good by the band NOFX. Couldn't stick around today, but have fun with this one. Mama say, mama saw me, maku saw, I'm as high as a fla, 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 fla. Oh, I like the guitar tones in this. They're not over punchy. Like this still got its punk thing going, but... Up there it is.
1, 2, 4, go, drop out, never trust a fucking hippie. For that matter, don't trust anyone. Quit school, don't work, living out the music you pump. If I could do it, so could anyone. Drugs are good, they let you do things that you know you're not should. And when you do, people think that you're cool. And when you do, people think that you're cool.
I like this clean guitar bit here. Okay, beep beep. Take care. God, I'm trying to... What does his voice sound like? I'm trying to remember this one vocalist's name.
For no particular reason, beat up everyone. Drugs on me, and you can fire relatively cheap. And when you do,
Great
people
lyrics.
think that you're cool. And when you do, people think that you're cool.
Dude, you're right. Cartman. That's what the vocals sound like. Cartman from South Park. It's not a bad thing. I think it's cool. I don't know. The singer might be bummed at that, but... Oh, is that it? Brah, that's too bad because drugs are cool. I was so into that. I'm just saying, it did sound like Cartman. Was it me? It wasn't me. The Ginger popped up with that. I was going, why do I know this voice? So the takeaway from me on this one, just briefly, because I know this is a wheel of cheese. I'm not going to go too deep into the track, but my pull in this was that really clean guitar sound they had before they got crunchy and ballsy with the verse and stuff. That to me was just really perfectly overdriven from the head of the cabinet sound, like into the head, into the speaker, and mic'd, and everything was driven from the head on that. So it was a clean overdrive sound, and it sounded great. Now, I'm sure they kicked in the dirt with the pedal or something. It could have been, a head that had, clean, dirty side, which most of them did. but it sounded just real raw, you know. And also the whole guitar paths was all harmony, you know, or two different, you know, arrangements on it. Made it sound nice and full. But yes, I'm sorry, he did sound like Cartman. I can't help it. No offense to you if you ever see this vocalist. I thought the song was badass. You sounded great. But it definitely had Cartman vibes in there. You know, kind of like, kick the baby. Whee! I'm just saying. One more wheel of cheese. Let's go. Sorry, I'm fading. No, I'm not. Let's go. One more wheel of cheese. Let's see what we got. Don't kick the baby. Speed. Okay, here we go. You guys ready, 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 ready? Here we go. Slow it down. Slow it down. Let me see if I can influence it. Oh, Ouija board, Ouija board. Who's it going to fall on? Ouija board. Oh, Jake, sorry, bro. Murph on Earth and Mason. Oh, my God, Mason. It was just that far away, Mason. Just that far away. Oh. So this is Murph on Earth. And let's see what Murph on Earth would like. Murph would like us to check out... we've done stuff from Vulfpeck. Let me see here. I recognize the name. And the name of... I said Vulfpeck. Jesus Christ. Vulfpeck. So this is from Murph on Earth. The band is Vulfpeck. And the song is Tender Defender. And the only message is it's a banger. So let's go. Da-da-da-da-da-da. All right. Christopher Cross.
Say that it won't be, won't ever happen again. But I can tell you one thing, when nothing is making sense. I wanna bring you closer. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna be your tender defender. For always, forever, always through the...
It's got a gospel-y vibe to it, yeah.
Remember, you got a tender defender, tender defender. We didn't end on a good note. We didn't sleep through the night, running away from the monster that we both buried alive. Well, I'm gonna hold the mirror, and you're gonna shine the light. And we're gonna face all our fears, babe. We're gonna win this fight. I wanna be your tender defender. For always, forever, always through the hard times. Remember,
I love this. So vibey.
got a tender defender, tender defender.
Very melodic, very easy listening, easy to soak that hook in.
The warriors are where the work is never done. The war is never won,
Oof.
but it still defends. And that's a who I am. I wanna be.
Wow. also the bass is just so smoky. Yeah, Lisa, I agree. With a little bit of that gospel influence. Yeah. That was great. Oh, God, that was such a wonderful track, man. Cheese coming through for us, guys. The wheel of cheese is serving up some brie. What a beautiful track. Yeah, the in and out of the different sound thing. Lisa really nailed it pretty tight here really quick. I'm going to go back to her quick, her comment here, which was, think these might be the same chords as Rockin' the Suburbs by Ben Folds. The chord progressions have a little bit of the Elton John and like a Jackson kind of vibe. Ow. Oh, sorry. Cramp. But for me, there was a little bit of that gospel-y thing. I think I'll find more of that in his vocals. The melody kind of leaned into a little more gospel than, so much of the chord change work and stuff like that. So, all right, we're going back into the form. Let's go back into it now. We're on today's load of donos and everything, quite a few. I got 227 donos here. First one up it's going to go Ginger, La Cremosa, Judgy Kazi, Fade into Neon, and then Hot Chicken and Diaper. Ginger, what do you got coming up here for us? Uh-oh, guys, it's a Ginger track. We could be baking bread for this one. Let's see. I'm going to get a journey here. Oh, more Velvet Pony. Daybreaker, Nightmare Night. Oh, Daybreaker, Nightmare Night. This also has lyrics of which I will not be reading through, but I'll read them. But I do want to read this briefly really quick. So this is the brand new song from Velvet Pony, just premiered today about an hour ago into my stream, or an hour into my stream. Here's the info from Vylet herself about the paired songs. Don't worry if you don't understand a lot of the references. They are from My Little Pony MLP fandom, and I don't understand a lot of it since I'm not into the community outside of some musicians like Violet Pony. I said Velvet Pony, I'm sorry, I did say that earlier. Still is a good history for the songs. Some time ago I was commissioned by Cyrilie to make a companion song for my 2018 track Daybreaker, one about Nightmare Moon. I had remembered one of my older songs of 2013's Nightmare Night, all the way back from Winter's End, and I was like, I think I could rework that into an idea pretty reasonably. It took me a hell of a long time to fully get around to it, and so I offered to also do a version of Daybreaker in the return for taking way too long for doing Fa-Sha-Sha Ha-Ha-Sha. So here we are. Most of my pre-Cute Marks audience, is that what you say? Cutie Marks? Audience know about Daybreaker and that it was an experiment. Oh, my eyes are crossing shit. I can't read all this. It was an experiment to try to get into more rock music of any kind in a strange and in a stage in my artistry where I was trying lots and lots of new avenues. I originally wanted to make rock music when I was a lot younger, and so it was a return from, except I still had no idea. Am I making any sense? Because my eyes are a little blurry from being buzzed here. From what I was doing now, having a lot more rock music under my belt, looking at you, Monarch, it was a reasonable time to try. Nightmare Night, on the other hand, is actually a song I originally wrote before No Matter What in 2012. Its working title was Harmony is Lost, and the first project file associated with it is from September 22nd, 2012. I would have been 13 when I originally conceptualized it. This song eventually got reworked into Nightmare Night and then forgotten about until 2013 when I started working on Winter's End with Silver Stripe. It was renamed to Nightmare Night Part 1 for the album and would be released as the first of 2 parts. To this day, it was a song I felt was oddly interesting despite being on such an antiquated mess like Winter's End. So I'm pleased to show everyone what I could have done. Anyway, sorry, this is like the first canon MLP music I've done since 2023, I tell you. I'm still doing stuff like that. I've just gotten rather busy with my own stories. Huzzah! The music has been doubled. In her live stream chat, she also revealed that she used Gladiator VST, Angry Saw Synth Patch. That's all I got for you. That's all? Okay. Are you guys ready? I think that was my reaction right there. I could have just read that. And I have lyrics here, which I'm going to be following on my own. All right. No, Ginger, no. I love what we do here, but I might have to cap it in the future because my eyes are not built for this, especially off of my small monitor. So I don't think I do it justice when I read it because between my ADHD and my dyslexia, I struggle quite a bit, as you can probably tell. But not listening to the music, so let's go. So the name of the artist is Vylet Pony. The name of the song is Daybreaker, Nightmare Night. Let's go. All right.
Sister, you got what you were waiting for. Living in your own conviction. You got what you were waiting for. I say, you got what you were waiting for.
Oh boy, she's so good. Wow. She really knows how to work her sounds. I love that. Really nice. She has these auto vibes. You know that Japanese singer I've been listening to? Just being able to pull in and out of these harder. This is a trippy change up.
Oh, jealousy's a vicious thing. Plucking feathers from these angel wings. Won't you meet the beast you made in me? Slaying magic, she's inside my dreams.
What a great shift from the first track into this. Now we're kind of like in a trance house vibe. I like the sidechain on her vocals too. These floaty stereo ambient reverbs. Very nice.
Sing that song one more time. You just
Well, this is almost like it's a combo of the two now.
It's so easy to be you. Just smile and wave and I'll come running. You got everything that you wanted. You got me gone. Oh, sister, sister, you got me good, but you couldn't be more wrong. We've got a royal problem.
She has a Da Vinci mind. That's what I'll say about her. And her composing skills. It's tremendous. Yeah, it's so delicately constructed. If that makes sense. This delicate construction that has the power that it has. You know, Ginger, I can't tell you how pumped I am that you brought, this project, this particular artist into the stream to introduce her to me and the chat. I find her to be extremely talented, extraordinary. And when I talk about the Da Vinci, I'm talking about, that kind of process, to me, has to be otherworldly in that capacity for the different types of styles that she's able to pull off authentically. Another thing that I love about what she does is remind me again, Ginger, didn't you say that she's one person doing all of this, right? The little itty bitty details and sequences, and she really keeps an eye, or an ear, may I say, she really keeps an ear on imaging. Stereo imaging to her is really, really super important. And I don't know, I think, Ginger, you're probably still here. You're probably typing or something. I don't know. Either way you look at it, though, oh, there it is. I think, Ginger, you were maybe teasing me with maybe possibly having an opportunity to maybe bring her in the chat. Maybe we can do some kind of an interview. I'm just curious, as an old composer that just sits in the cave like Obi-Wan Kenobi, and she's like the young Padawan, you know, going out there and just, you know, new composers, new styles, new ears, new approach, new everything. I'm pretty enamored by her process. So that would be badass. I'm too lazy to reach out for that, but that would be super great. But I got to thank you again. I think everybody here has really enjoyed it so far. And also, the other thing is, you know, you seem to be very passionately supportive of her and the talents, and that's something huge to be said too. So I just want to say thanks. I'm just saying. Yeah, if you could, that'd be great. Just let her know some old fart tucked away on an island, who's just written a couple of tracks through my career, is just really just excited to hear that younger composers like her are doing what she's doing. Obi Jeebs Kenobi. Thanks, Ginger. I appreciate it. Lacrimosa, I know you be waiting. I got you coming up now, my friend. We are going to be doing some metal. And this looks like the thumbnail looks interesting. This is, the artist is Shepherd's Rain. The song is Alamai, which is very close to something here in Hawaii called the Alawai. Two totally different things, but might be as toxic and as gnarly that maybe this band, Shepherd's Rain, would write a song for the Alawai called Alamai. E Kalomai. Anyhow, you know if you know, you're laughing or you're not. Hi, Jeebs, Shepherd's Rain. Are you sure? Oh, you're right. It's not yours. Oh my God, drugs are bad. Stand by. I'm sorry. Thank you for reminding me. I was getting all... But yours is metal. Stop laughing at you guys. I'm at the glide point with the gummy now. You know if you know. So wait, Lacrimosa still wants us to listen to a metal track. Jesus, I make a fool of myself again. You should put that at the center of the bingo card. GB is Bobo. Jeebs is Bobo. Let me try this again. Lacrimosa wants us to listen to a metal track, and the name of the band is Darkest Hour. Now we got that straight. Accessible Losses. We've listened to 2 Darkest Hour tracks, both of which toward the tail end of their musical evolution. This is earlier in their catalog, 2003 versus 2008. And you can tell it's significantly more thrashy, but still has elements of melody that become so pronounced in their later works. Okay, Lacrimosa. Sorry about that, dude. And like usual, thank you for the kind dono. Let's do this. All right. Oh, yeah. Wow. I don't know. I'm kind of liking this sound. Guy's smoking that blast beat. I love the step in with the kick in the toms. That's badass. Drummer is crushing it right now. You know, the 16ths on the kick, I just love the way they sound. These aren't overly compressed, so there's a little bit of velocity modulation in that. I love that. Yeah, you're so right about the thrashy sound, man, with the guitars especially. No, that's okay, man. If it hits me like this all the way through, I'm loving it. Yeah, you see, this is where the drummer's just crushing. Couldn't have said it better, Kroll. Nice little octave melodic lead work, or melodic line with the guitar. I like this, man. Got like a 6/8 little jag to it. Such a nice section here. Perfect for my little headspace right now. I can see you. Oh shit, sorry, jump scare. I was getting so settled in there. I don't know, Lacrimosa, I kind of like, I really like the thrash in this earlier spot, the earlier vibe here. real memorable melodic hook there. Lacrimosa, you're right. I like how they pulled out on that, just that little picking pattern, which is really nice. Big takeaway for me was this drummer, man. Lacrimosa, this drummer was just smoking the whole time through. It was definitely a weight loss program for him. And the other thing about it is like he went from he had a blast beats in there. He had more of the higher intensity kind of patterns going on in there. But his kick snare tom patterns were just hammer. As we say here in Hawaii, oh, the freaking thing stay hammers, bruh. I mean, it was just hammer. And the other thing is, too, is what I had said earlier, which was very important to me when I listened. Now I can say that I've listened to enough tracks where I have my particular tastes when engineering drums, when you have double kicks or you have kicks that are in the pattern of the 16ths and riff in 30 seconds and stuff. If it's overly compressed, I understand why a lot of engineers will use compression and stuff to get the level to a certain area where it stays very clean and maintained. But when it's too perfect, it just doesn't really vibe for me. I mean, I can get the rhythmical attitude of what it's supposed to bring, but if I'm hearing but I hear slight variance, just slight level differences in it. They don't have to be. As a MIDI composer, it all doesn't have to be 127. It could be 122, 117, 119, 124, And sometimes I'll do that on purpose when I'm programming stuff like that. I'll take it and give it that, just to give it a little bit more of that sound. But obviously this guy crushed it. And you're right, it definitely has more of a thrash sound with the guitars. The vocals, obviously I didn't know what he was saying and stuff like that. It sounded like he had a very unique... Whatever he was saying had a repetitive pattern to it, so that is something that I kind of was like, okay, I can't hear what he's saying, but I'm not making fun of him, trust me, but he was doing a lot of, yeah. I mean, that, whether it was the syllables or the enunciation of it, the rhythmical pattern of what the vocalist, it sounds like a volcano, was doing seemed to have had a pattern to it, which I really liked. Something of that nature. That's the way I was feeling it. So, but yeah, the drummer, I think everybody here in the chat saying the same thing as well, is that the drummer really, that was, I think, the outstanding, hang for us as far as, my vibe is kind of a thing. Thanks, Lacrimosa. So, hey, Super Pump, thanks for following. So, Lacrimosa, have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much. By the way, quick announcement, guys. I'm planning on finishing everything here and maybe some wheel tonight, but it might be a week to 10 days before I come back because I have a guest from out of town that's coming in, ramping up for my birthday. So for the next 10 days, it's just going to be kind of iffy. So for my usual suspects that are here, if you drop in donos, I don't get to it. I'll always leave a message on Discord. Not a lot of people are on Discord, but if you are, my mods are there, and if something happens of that nature, or I'm not coming back for like a few days or something, it'll always be something I'll pop up on Discord. Oh, thank you guys. Early birthday wish. Casmit Juzzy. I'm so sorry. I think I said like Casmit Jizzy or something. I can't. I'm really a goner, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, come on, guys. Come on. It's just where I'm at. Judgment, Kazi. You want me to read the whole background? Okay, I can do that. Just be patient with me with this reading stuff right now because I'm kind of like in my like Stairway to Heaven glide pattern of where I'm at right now from that gummy I took earlier for my headache. So if I dyslexic the heck out of it, then that's what I'll be doing. So, okay. So Judgment Kazi, we have a song that he also said that I'd be sure to read the footnotes. We are going to be doing... Okay, this is called, the band is called Camellia, and the song is WYSI, When You See It. Okay, so it's a fairly lengthy background here, so let's do this. I have a long background for you. Make sure to read it all, please. It's important info, but hey, it's not as long as the song. I don't know. The way I'm reading it right now, it might be 2 times longer than the song. Last stream, you said you had never heard of speedcore. So here I am to break those virgin ears wide open with a speedcore track with a story. So this is a track, WYSI, by Camellia. Camellia is an electronic artist who mainly works in breakbeat, rhythm game style music. When a certain incident rocked the rhythm game community not once but twice, Camellia decided to turn that moment into a song. In the right-hand corner of the video, you'll notice the song has a BPM of 727. What? That's just like, which is insane, especially considering most speedcore is at 200. The reason for the BPM lies in the story, so let me set the scene for you. In 2016, and amongst the rhythm game community, a man is making a name for himself doing crazy runs in the rhythm game Osu. This game was a notorious rhythm game that revolved around players using a stylus and keys to trace the map you saw on screen while also timing button presses to the music. Okay. Kind of like that one game you guys had me playing before, right, with the guitar player? The game has a tight-knit community that would upload tracks for players to try and perfect. At the same time, a mod for the game called Hard Rock shows up on the scene, which dramatically increases the difficulty by reducing the hit circle size, increasing the approach rate, and increasing the required accuracy range for a clear. So the player in question, Kukizi, who was #1 in the world on the game, plays the community-made map Blue Zenith. He perfects the track quickly and then proceeds to boost on stream that he will do the map on hard. Oh, I'm messing this up. He proceeds to boost on stream that he will do the map on hard with a hard rock mod. No sweat. Little did he know that would come back to bite him, as not only did he fail the perfect by the single miss. Only did he fail the perfect by a single miss, but then a year later, when he reattempted the same challenge, he missed the same beat in the same place on the same song, resulting in the same score, 727 performance points, PPs. At which point the map and the streamer will forever be immortalized for the legendary 727 PP performance. So what does Camellia do? He takes clips from those 2 infamous moments and some of his own beats and mashes it up into a killer speedcore track. Hope that story improves the experience, and if you're curious about what the infamous moment looked like, here we go. Oh, he's got a separate one over there. Damn. Okay. Thank you for that. Sorry if I completely dirshed the story on how I read it, but let's do this. And thank you for the details. I appreciate it. That took time and energy. Thank you. Here we go. Damn. Wow. God. Is this really? No, it's not 727. Jeez. Sounds like my old dial-up. This thing is cooking. Nice. Wow, this is nice. Listen to this. Jesus. So, yeah. That was just such a thread of chaos. But I wouldn't have understood it had I not read what you wrote. So in my mind, because you gave me this background, and it has to do with a game, and it has to do with a speed run, and or speed run, speed core, or something that had to do with speed, you know. I was imagining this was some kind of game or something that was going on, and not, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, it was a major thing and stuff, and it makes all the sense in the world. I think for myself, what's incomprehensible is this composer's ability to make something musical out of something that sounds so extraordinarily fast. You know, I mean, it's a lot. You know, 3 minutes and 20 seconds would have been about that point before I would have just gone ham on a cockroach. But I mean, or what's that emote with the monkey with the club you guys have? But it was extraordinary. And so wait a second, Judgment, is this also speedcore as a genre? This is, yeah, that one right there. Forgive me because I'm not as fast as I normally am, and that's always questionable according to 1 a.m. Speedcore is an actual EDM genre. Is that what we're saying here? I mean, would that be used with like speedcore and speed run? That might be kind of funny, right? But not really. I guess a speed run in a video game is just getting through the video game really fast. It may not necessarily be a thing. I don't know. So speedcore is a real thing. It's a real EDM. Does it have a big fan base? It's just really unique to me because it's so fast and it's so freaking chaotic. You know, it does. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could see where it impacts people. For me, as an old guy, you know what I should have done is I should have put my blood cuff, my heartbeat cuff on, and had it rigged, you know, and listened to it for the first 20 seconds and then taking my blood pressure, you know. But as a piece of music and everything like that, that definitely has a place in the world of expression with music. I just didn't know if it was something that was like, it had a genre, and, you know, it's, I could see I mean, for me as a Bobo guy, I could see how a track like this might be a great break track, let's say, during a trance or a Burning Man or a Moon Tribe kind of, you know, 3-day desert heroic dose weekend. You know, the music gets faster and faster and faster and faster, and then all of a sudden you might, you know, end up in speedcore for maybe a half hour and then come back down, you know? They play it at Waco too. Yeah, you know, that kind of thing. You mean like Waco, Texas? Is that why that guy shot the place up? Is there a festival in Waco? Something like that? I don't know. So, but anyhow, I did enjoy it. I really, but your statement gave me the good theater of the mind. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And plus, Judgment, I appreciate you. I like reading your stuff on Discord. You guys are funny. You guys will like write stuff about me, and I'm eating popcorn going, do they not know I'm reading this shit? All right, fade into neon. Are you here? All right. Hang on. Let me see what I got. Let me see here. How are you, fade into neon? We're going to be doing your track called Swamp Creature, the Firebreather from Bilmuri. Bilmuri, is that the guy from SNL? I didn't know he could sing. Or is it Bilmuri? Oh, I'm sorry. Bilmuri. And this is a bit of jazz song with the mastermind of Johnny Frank from his album Goblin Hours, featuring the amazing Gabi Rose, credited by her solo project N-Rose on vocals. Another large budget music video featuring Skyrim. Oh, nice. You guys know that I'm in my Skyrim mode. Fade into Neon, did you know that I was doing Skyrim? That I just started playing it? Very poorly, but yay. Okay, let's do this. I'm excited. Giving me kind of jazzy shoegaze. Is there such a thing? Oh, I love that pad in the back. It's bubbling. Ooh, and that subtle bass. Wow. This is great. A little bit of a math rock in the rhythm. I think maybe that's just because of the tone of the guitars. Ooh, beautiful voice. Some real slick engineering in here too.
Keep hold of the moment, stop for a second, but
is really, 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 really cool track.
I think I've heard myself 1,000 times in my head, 'cause I can't get control this. I think I hate myself, look in my eyes, 'cause I'm trying my best just to stay alive.
Wow. What a great track. Seriously, no shit. This to me was is a highlight moment for the stream, because in the sense that even though this was 2 years ago, I really loved kind of the math rocky vibe of the back of the basics that we're setting up. But there were these beautiful little escalades of synth lines that would just show up every now and then, just to give you the essence of spreading it out. Whoever the vocalist on this was crushing. I don't know, guys, and I'm just going to sound stupid and old by saying this, and ignorant, but those background vocals were almost too perfect. So I don't know if it's a common thing or not, where the artists now use those background vocal generators, you know, that you can send a signal in there and do perfect harmonies and thirds, and, you know, you can trick it out. I'm not saying that the vocalist doesn't have the capability of doing their own vocalist. I'm saying that as a potential that possibly engineers and producers use that to create the sound that we're hearing. You kind of get what I'm saying? You know, there's no two ways about it. This vocalist could, you know, layer 10 tracks and do vocals and stuff. But when they sing, it sounds so freaking tight. Sometimes it just makes me feel like, you know, maybe they're using one of those, you know, newer AI/ background vocal modules that you can actually get great vocals backgrounds out of. But I think that's too what when I've talked before about the engineering and what's happening in the world right now with music. It's part of the growth of the music industry and the sounds and stuff like that are the newer, younger engineers that are pushing these elements and everything with the newer tools that they have. You know, only those of us that are, you know, born in the 1900s, or those of us who are young, which I don't even know. That's, you know, somebody asked me early on in the stream about what the average age is of everybody here. I'm thinking probably we're like, if I was to cut it down the middle, we're probably between, I don't know, I'm going to be 64, so I'm probably the oldest guy here, but I would say probably in the 30s to 40s. I know that we've got a lot of young people here as well, but nonetheless, I meander off. I just want to let you know that was a great track. I loved it. It was so cool. I saved it as well. So also, I want to let you guys know briefly, 1 a.m. is for 20 years old. I do want to say too, guys, if you're fairly new at this or here at the stream, and you wanted to hear a track or save a track, you know, usually if I have enough time, or if 1 a.m. isn't sleeping, he'll put the link in there. But don't forget, you can join us in Discord, because in Discord, the mods is set up every time something's played automatically, it goes into this thing there. So anyhow, yeah, that's it. Let's go. Thank you so much. Up here's one of our favorites, people. One of our favorite Kados. Hot Chicken in a Diaper wants us to listen to a track called Strung Out. And this one here is, or I'm sorry, the band is Strung Out. The song is Scarlet. I'm Strung Out. Let me see. I'm sorry, I just tripped out. I swear to God. Going through the VODs, I see a lot of people have been suggesting punk. We've done a Strung Out song before, but I like to think they are a good middle ground between punk and more melodic adjacent. Oh, good. Okay, good. I like that. All right, this is from Hot Chicken in a Diaper. The name of the band or the artist is Strung Out, and the name of the song is Scarlet. Hot Chicken in a Diaper, also, thank you so much. Oops. Something just happened to my form. Oh, no. Something happened to me. My form was fine. All right, here we go. Oh, what happened to Amon? You're right, with the punk vibes on this, though, it's got a really nice glide of melody on this. This is really well produced. Oh, that bass is so fat sounding. Arr. Ooh, the bass. Ooh, hot chicken and diaper, you were not kidding. It definitely served up a real serious dose of melody on this, but they kept the integrity and the authenticity of that punk drive, but it was very well produced, though. So, which I know nothing of the band, obviously, and I don't know if this is the baseline of their production standards, if you would. So if the rest of the track or their albums or discography has a really good focus on that kind of production, where I think maybe steps it into a little more of an approachable punk vibe. Of course, I'm only talking about this one song here. Not only did they have really nice melody and great vocals, but for punk, that guitar solo was pretty all-time. I was like, you don't really hear a lot of guitar solo work per se in punk as it is, but when you do, I think this one had a little bit more of an expression and a bend on it, I'm thinking. But yeah, it kicked ass. This track definitely kicked ass. And it, like you said, it was definitely a little more melodic. I like the way you put it in your saying, too. It was kind of that middle, kind of adjacent to. So anyhow, thank you so much. Thank you, like usual, for your kind dono, as well as have a great weekend. I really appreciate it. And next up, Lisa Wolf. Lisa Wolf, how are you? We will listen to imagination. Lisa wants us to listen to a song called West Coast Video by Previous Industrious featuring Pep Love. Was a child actor? Production child actor? Hey, Open Mike Eagle dropped a new EP a week ago as a part of the group Previous Industries, including Video Dave and Still Rift that I've been grooving to. They just started touring for the EP, and considering you don't see rap guys that often these days, Previous Industries is really neat. And yes, I do see this other link here. I'll have to check that on my own. All right, Lise, are you ready? Let's go.
Back at home before the street lights, Another challenger for street fights. Another lover that would be nice. The consequences mess with my intentions in the interim. I'd rather be right. That's not to say that I'm without flaws. That is to say that I was not wrong. Neither here nor there, but I'm not unaware that all the parties there were far too headstrong. We round the square into an oblong, a parallelogram, a broken diagram, a bladed diaphragm, a picture perfect surface, scratch the beat, the purpose of the cover up. A tightly wound cassette with self-destruct, a jab, a sweep into an uppercut. My favorite power puff was Buttercup. My ego says I've never done enough. My sorted hat says I'm a Hufflepuff, but I ain't read it though. It's after dark.
I like that. I like
fired up
the inflection in his performance.
Split. I need to know before I recommit. I seen that in the meme I won't forget. To never treat me like a piece of shit. I disappear for at least a day. I snatch a medal off a cheap display. I keep the sunrise east of me. I used to have a crush on Lisa Ray. I snatch a pebble off a metronome. My circle big like the Technodrome. Supposed to be on other frequencies.
Sexy,
no
smoky,
church,
chill. Even with the performance and the enunciation.
They shape weird like a postal truck. And trauma fucking my emotions up. Above my albums at the Coconuts. It's best for the both of us. How the fuck is I'm supposed to know? Never
This is
know
the
what
art
you're
of just
supposed
finding
to be.
super
So
sexy
be.
pattern musically and just let it do what it's supposed to do.
Pour Henny on the rocks and get plenty pennies for my thoughts until we sitting pretty butter soft. It seems like the city getting smaller. I dream like a little kid and get involved until I got all of it. I be laying down building blocks like a villain plots, chilling on the yacht like I know I got shit sealed and locked in a box. When I'm getting lost in the rhythm, my brass balls swing like a pendulum. I'ma get it done, I'ma give them what they really want when I spit an idiom. Clever words, spread it all over the metaverse, but I said it first.
I don't need a front tough, I don't need to act scary, just know. If you wanna be funny, fuck, I can get hilarious.
Yeah, Patty Cake,
if I
that's how
know
I'm vibing at it.
One thing, it's only cause I learned it twice. I'm great men, I'm great with mushrooms, I'm some Haitian rice.
Oh,
The best part
I heard
is
mushrooms.
The burnt part and the hurt starts when your world stops being great and nice. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no butterfly enough. Ain't no valley too low to keep me from chasing do-re me. The mo-re means king. The same words be meaning different things. A different
pulled a fatty
accent
on the machine and said,
save your
"Fuck it."
life. In the past tense, conjugation matters, name the spice. Code switching mixed with education, what a plot device. Don't believe the hype. You never heard the greatest story never told. Well, maybe once or twice. The truth is slower than a lotto. My mama told me play the lotto.
Man, that loop construction right there was probably one of the best I've heard in a really long time. You know, just really just kind of smoky, molasses, sexy. I really like the one of the things, since I'm not, without a doubt, I'm nowhere near an efficient, you know, I don't know anything about rap except for when you guys share it with me. So I definitely don't have enough behind it or enough knowledge to know or not know that a lot of the ones, at least the ones that I like the most, are the ones that have some kind of voice in the background. Like this one, it was whatever. If it has within the loop construction some kind of vocal pattern too, it's so seductive, you know. And of course, the tone of the gentlemen who were doing the rapping was also very, you know, Smokey Cavassier kind of a vibe there. But yeah, just that little. It's look. So we listen to music all the time. This was 3.5 minutes long. We listen to songs for 3.5 minutes long that has 15 chord changes and a solo and all kinds of stuff. But if you are vibing to something like this, this was a 2-bar pattern. Yeah, there was 2 bars in the pattern, I believe. Anyhow, loved it. Thank you so much. What the hell was that? Ink Cynthia, Oh, I know what's coming for us now from Incentia to the rescue. We are going to be listening to some Caligula's Horse. Tummy Gummy Dummy. Funny. Let's see. Trippy, flowery, progressive goodness. The songs that set me out on Caligula's Horse journey about 10 years ago. All right, let's do this. This is coming in from Incentia. Let's go. Yes, I've definitely listened to Caligula's Horse before, for sure.
Day on day and night is gentle, kind. We are not what we have left behind. We stumble upward, led by the blind. I know.
Beautiful.
Still she carries on that perfect dance. The world grows brighter here in my hands.
Wow.
In her bright color I understand. She moves.
Kind of like this folksy, beautiful Renaissance vibes.
Guilty man been searching for a cause. This empty room is filled with applause. Better or worse, I'm not what I was. I know.
Beautiful guitar, my goodness. It has a little bit of a Guthrie Govan vibe to it. Holy crap. I just did wake up. Thank you. Ooh, nice phrasing. Great drum fill. What a great guitar tone. Oh. Banging that Chinaman. I love keeping that 4 in there. The kick following that riff or vice versa makes it so solid.
Take it all. I never need it anymore. The days on days and gentle nights when nothing could stop me. Keep it safe.
God, listen to also the EQ into the kick.
Secrets to the grave. When I was the king just for that one day when
KT Mark 7 and Sherwood, thank you for the follow. The eighth on the Chinas make this whole thing fly. There was a mosh on this SB? There's a clean guitar pattern back there. It's off. This is such a badass riff here. Guitar.
She will stay to rest in choices that are made. Head like a king, but crown like a gravestone. Don't touch me. Feed my soul.
I like the way the vocals just glide over the pattern. That is just... But you know what? That passage there does remind me quite a bit of Yes. In a Recall kind of vibe. Jeez. That fill. That was a super badass Caligula track. I think that was probably the most eclectic in production that I've heard, as I recall some of the other music from theirs that I've heard in the past. That guitar player is just sharp as a Ginsu knife with all of his dynamics and stuff like that. The tone is phenomenal. There's a couple of things that he did in there that I know that even if you're not a musician, you catch it in here. But the riff section, I think it repeated like 2 or 3 times throughout this track, was full-on fire damage. You know, the drummer was smoking. The vocals, some of the vocal patterns, especially in the hooks when they got a lot more glorious in the harmonies and stuff like that, kind of, for me, made me shine up a little bit of Yes, you know, from back in the days. I think what I may be hearkening to, I hearken. Did you hear that? I hearkened. Is the fact that the tones are kind of similar. You know, with Yes, lead singer, and then this lead singer. So when some of when the background vocals kind of came in, it kind of bled me into it and stuff. But what a great track in sync there. That was just so badass, and I was so in it. I was gliding, I was cruising. Thank you so much for bringing that in, and thank you for being patient. It's been a long day. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great weekend as well. Let's see what else we got coming up here. 1 a.m. is bribing me. Gifted by patty cakes? Wait, what? I'm just kidding. This is a game. This is a Call of Duty. Black Ops Zombies. The name of the song is Abracadavre. Ellen Sigma. I'm joining Jack Zero with the Call of Duty Zombie songs. All right, let's go. This is coming in from 1 a.m. Let's do this. Are you ready? Whoops. Here we go. Ooh, nice little wispy power. Okay. Wow. Almost got the jump scare though. Yeah, this is Cornesque right here. I like this. You see, there's that machine gun kick I was talking about. Like me, likey, that fill into that section. That reminds me of a Stylus RMX patch. But I can hear when you're saying this definitely has corn in the grind there. love that. Fana mama. But I like how this gets whimsical right here with her voice. I mean, the track's just so balls to the walls, but what she does with her vocals here. Oh, that ballsy drop, that zero. I love that sound design loop percussively, that percussive loop. I like when they sneak it in that major third. It gives you a fun little lift. Well, this guy, Kevin Sherwood, absolutely killed it on the musicianship and everything, production. The vocals sounded, there was a little bit of an Amy, oh my goodness, what's her last name? Amy Mann, is it? To her voice. The guitar, you know what's different about this is that this is, I guess, 1 a.m. You said this was part of, like, is this a DLC from a zombie game or something like that? Is this actually part of the game at some point? Oh, so this is actually in game, and you're having to battle shit up. Oh man, that's crazy. What is this? You know, it was a 6-minute track. Now, I actually just got lost listening to it. I don't have much to say except for the track was just fucking smoking. But I did detect a couple things in there where I went, oh man, I recognize that. Oh, it's a secret song you can call up. Oh, I see. Oh, it's when you can play your own playlist, I take it. Is that what you're saying? The playlist, like you could suck from inside the game? Something of that nature? I just like how it just had a nice little cross-up element of a little bit of synthy EDM sounds to carry some of the melodic arrangements back and forth with the crunchy, dirty guitars. But, you know, like you say, it's one individual writing and producing the whole thing. Who did the mixes? Scott Eckert. Yeah, he did another great job as well. So, kick ass. What is this? No more of... Oh, it's like a little Easter egg. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, right? Exactly. That 6 minutes just pumped right by, too, as well. How's that? Henderblur, thanks 1 a.m. for everything, but thank you very much. Henderblur, how are you? Guys, I'm beginning to fade. Oh, shit. Henderblur, hey, how are you, buddy? We are going to be doing a band, anNina? anNina? Something like that? anNina? This one is called Ombre. This is another project with Annabelle, the Argentine-Japanese artist I requested before. Wonderful. Very unique in Argentina. There's a nice little blend of different nationalities and cultures. You know, I told you that idea I had too, you know, being Argentine and Italian. And you guys know I love I think I've said this before, but just in case you haven't heard this one. I love Vietnamese, you know, food and culture. And of course they have pho, you know, and being Argentine-Italian, you know, I was thinking maybe if they put two cuisine together, and then we can call it Forget About It. Hey, I told you it was an old joke, sorry. Anyhow, this is another project with Annabelle, the Argentine-Japanese artist I requested before. This is a duo project with another composer initially formed to make music for the anime Higurashi, a popular psychological horror series. Their music is a very unique mix of pop, electronic, and jazz music. Okay, yeah, that was a bad dad joke, sorry. Okay, here we go.
暗く光を放つ夜の粒子が小さな部屋に音もなく降り積もる
A big pullback into that kind of 70s Doors vibes. Wow. Thanks, Brex. I can't tell if it sounds like it's a Hammond. Beautiful background arrangements. Jeez. These little subtle parts of the arrangements in the back. God, this infused jazz, kind of acidy jazz, smoky jazz stuff is just so cool. Ooh, the bass, right through my heart. Yeah, that is a Hammond back there. I heard it. I heard it sizzle. I love that key change. I just went creak. Bass.
二人は空を見上げた
This is magic beyond magic, guys.
照らし出す同じ
Even
夜
if
に
it's not your jam.
重なり合う心が同じ夢を見せている離れていても隣にいるように
Ooh, that little yodel there. What a great track. It's just otherworldly. And I feel like I get reset when I listen to these acts and stuff from Japan. There's such a, I don't know, there's such a incredible, I don't know how to say this. There's no right way to say how it is that I am so happy that within my lifetime, instead of being in a bubble of whatever my own works were and just staying within it, and this whole journey with the reaction channel stuff has exposed me to these Japanese composers, songwriters, singers that are just unbelievable. Musicianship. You know, it's almost like, I if I was to say anything and compare it briefly just in a heartbeat, it's like saying, hey, sushi is a bunch of rice with a piece of seaweed. You put a piece of fish on it, and there you go. You dip it in some of this, and you get your how do you do on top of it, some of your, you know, green stuff, and hey, it's sushi. It's fish. No. And then you really look at the history of making sushi and what it takes, and the passion and the ideological approach to doing it and stuff like that, with that kind of focus and that kind of detail. And to me, even with you know, Japanese shoegaze or punk and stuff like that, there's just something about it that is just so wonderfully musical. This is not a better than statement. You know, I'm not saying that they're any better or worse. They are just such a magical culture when it comes to their compositions. I mean, albeit if you really think about it, a very high percentage of the influence is pulled from Western music. But it's almost like as they take it and lift it to the next level, they give it that other extra detail and love and joy and everything. And it's just, you know, it's just such a pleasure to listen to, you know. It's an absolute pleasure to listen to. And I think it's been a tremendous gift to the video game world, definitely in the anime world. And through that whole thing, I don't know, I'll probably, because I'm old and I repeat myself a lot, I'll probably keep repeating myself saying what a blessing that anime has been to the music industry, and allowing somehow, some way, however this works, to have so many different types of music, you know, infused in it, and it comes and the audience gets to experience that instead of the myopic, you know, funneling of what music might have been, you know, dictated to us when we were younger, just through radio or just through that. Just unbelievable. I don't know. Anyhow, that's just my personal feeling. Let's move on. Next up is oops, I gotta reset something. Sorry, my bad. Hey, Eco, thank you so much for the follow, man. Or person. I don't know, I can't tell. Men or women there. Uh-oh, DJ Tambor. DJ Tambor, how are you? We're going to be listening to Tokyo Xanadu. The name of the track is My Blaze, My Truth. I would have put that on my shirt when I was skating in bowls in the 70s out in, you know, people's backyards. My Blaze, My Truth. I'm just saying. Okay, DJ Tambor says, composed by Takiro Unisuga. This track is the main theme of the player and his party. It usually plays during multiple events where the main character decides to put their lives on the line to save the day. Okay, Boomer Benz. Yeah, let's. Who was it that said that? Tim Grimson? Is that his name? Okay, here we go. All right. Oh, I take no offense to boomer shit because I'm not a boomer. I'm a Jeebser. Oh, I like this. Oh, 1 a.m. This is great. It's simple but punchy. Yes, they are AKGs, the 240s. This is so spacey that this basic track, that like where this lead is, it could be expressively so beautiful without getting way too out there. That's regular connection, not XLRs or anything. Unk, like Uncle or Unk Mungani. You know what I like in this track? This one with the piano. Or is that a piano or an arpeggiation? It sounds like it could be like an arpeggiation. It's an arpeggiation, sorry. This was a great track. This is kind of like paying homage to the fact that you can get just something that's just banging with a really nice, the drum loop on it. That that whole thing already gets you in a little bit of that head bobbing thing, and then that straight. Actually, the accents of that gave it an extra kick. Not quite a syncopated vibe, but the accent on it gives it a lift. So as it filled out a little more and got a little darker, it still was wide enough open for you to kind of weave, if you would, an imaginary melody, which I think is really a tricky thing to do. I don't know if that's what the composer's will of it is. And this Tokyo Xanadu, is this an anime? Yeah, it looks like it would be an anime. So, depending on where this is playing, maybe it's a scene setup or something, but... Oh, it's a game, sorry. Yeah, so wherever this is going in the game, I'm sorry, you know me, guys. Wherever this is in the game is definitely going to get you, like, maybe you're repeating some kind of a mission or trying to drive through something or do something, but it's a great escort track. One that it has an emphasis on, I don't know where it's playing. I can't imagine that this is kind of a boss fight as much as it is a get to the next destination jam, Oh, it's for a cutscene. Perfect, then. If this is for, that's perfect for that. That track would have been the kind of track that I would have let played while I would have made an egg salad sandwich. I'm just saying. And for events. Thanks, Deej. Hey man, how you doing, Deej? What's going on, dude? I'm sorry. I'm on the way down now. Okay. Oh, the sun's going down. It's getting dark behind me. How many do I have left? Oh my God, can I hold on? I've got 7 more to do. I can do it. I can do it. Dixon, are you here? 456? Dixon, 456. I can do it. I like your confidence, Benjamin. Search deep within you. You can do it. So Dixon wants us to check out a track called Hacker. Oh, by Death Grips. We love Death Grips. Smoke weed and eat what every day? I can't say it. But yeah, glad I'm doing better. Oh, thanks, Dixon. That's nice of you. You made me laugh. Guys, we're going to be listening to some Death Grips. You guys ready? Can you handle? Eat kale and bail. Here we go. Oh.
Hey, no ins and outs. You come out, your shit is gone. Bitch. Going back to Tangier with some Jordans and a spear. Post Christian shit, post chicken or the egg addiction shit. Past the sherm stick, real reality. Be the freak you wanna see, just don't follow me. I'm on a journey to the center of 3. Grab your fucking chain and drag it to the bike lane. Everybody's like, I got this pregnant state. Days surrounded by long hairs. A plethora of maniacs and spiral stairs. Make you want to break in the Apple store. Sink or swim, who fucking cares? But the birth cause.
What a trippy track.
Gaga can't handle this shit. Headed for the Sammy Davis wing. Grow up a black hole of dangerous of linens and things on the way. Never call it a day. Visit Tesla's great for the nighttime today. Still on the
I like
way.
the cadence of the
Bigger
vocal
wing.
performance.
When you come out, your shit is gone. When you come out, your shit is gone. When you come out, your shit is gone.
I like that sequence.
When you come out, your shit is gone. 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 Yo, cats a JPEG to the head. Uber Reach, you're an intern. I'm WikiLeaks. Most loved, therefore most hated. I'm a knock on the door, we've been waiting for you. Game changer, reclusive aggressive. Yin and yang, anointed. Info warrior, check the hacker.
There's some good lyrics in there.
My existence is a momentary lapse of reason. Got the DNA of Gothic lemon, shredded 13 times out of 11. Your bad ideas are the ATM. Shed my skin, leave it for the homeless who's sleeping. Prodigal, fuck that nautical. Teaching bitches
Hey,
how to
Knockout
swim.
88, thank you so much for the follow. I don't know. I gel to this kind of work.
Teaching bitches how to swim. Teaching bitches how to swim. Teaching bitches how to swim. The table's flipped, now we got all the coconuts, bitch. Burmies, babies under each arm. Screaming beautiful songs. The cray, ultra contrary on. Having conversations with your car lawn. When you come out, your shit is gone. Soon your crew will be serving sandwiches named after me. Vietnamese style fool, please. Vietnamese
style fool. Forget about it.
Speak of us in certain circles, you will be the
He really did say it, SP. I heard it. Forget about it.
Come out your city's
You know what? When I'm really digging tracks like this. Doesn't necessarily mean that I would put it on my playlist or, go out and, buy the project from the artist. But in the experience, the way I'm doing it here, when I listen to an average of, I don't know, I know that Turnip's not around and he's usually our stats guy. But, on an average, I don't know, I think I've been at this for almost 3 hours or something. I might listen to 25, 30 tracks, and that kind of playlist, to have it broken up by tracks like this. Turnip didn't turn up. Oh, I've been at this almost 5 hours, 4.5 hours. That a track like this, I dig it, because it really, I get such this sonic salad bar of music. So, when I genuinely listen to a track like this, I can really kind of soak into it and just peel it apart in my head and then just kind of glow in it. There's a lot of tracks that are like this. I think there's been about 4 or 5 tracks like this that have had a repetitive four bar value, just cycle through, and then they just mute, unmute, group unmute, it's that muting in and out stuff that really just opens up my mind and my eyes and my ears, primarily to the listener at large in its more simpler listening form of just wanting to feel, there's a lot of that. And I looked over, and this particular track has 7.8 million views. That's very significant, And then you turn around and you hear something from like the Architects or something phenomenal, and they've got 42,000, views. And it's a very unique thing for me to experience, going, wow, so many people are down for the track, Let me get in it authentically, And you know me, I never go in it with any kind of prejudgment, any prejudgment, kind of thing. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. Don't hit me. Next up, Lasson's Muse. You coming in. What did I say? Kutchman Jazzy. Lasson's Muse. There you are. How are you? Okay, so this is an artist. I'm going to get this wrong, I think. Nosaj thing. Kazu. My Soul or something is the name of the song. A Little Boost. Happy weekend. I hope you're all enjoying a chill vibe. I hope you guys enjoy this vibey chill track. I'm sure we will. And thank you to Lasson's for hanging out like you do in the journey. So let's do this, guys. Let's see what Lasson's Muse is bringing for us, guys. Let's go. I don't know what this is. It's some kind of feng shui-ish meditative thing. I love the white noise choral patch vibe. That's a great emote merge. That's kind of how you feel. It's like, ooh, nice. I wasn't expecting this. Kind of an Enya Bjork. Hey, I got it, Enya Bjork. Forget about it. I know, right? Great vibes. like how the bass comes in, it sneaks in there. Sorry. The beat is so hypnotic, but that kind of white noise vocal pad just makes it even more like. I love this right here. This is great. Oh, that's a nice way to say it. Super loco. Totally feeling that non-offensive for sure.
I died and I felt my soul or something coming right out of my body. Like you pull a silk handkerchief out of a pocket. It flew around and came back and I went in again.
Oh man, I was in it. Did it stop? Oh, I guess it did. It stopped. Though. Lens Muse, that was my friend. That was such a chill jam. It really brought me into a real fresh place. You know, obviously we're using that, loop-based drum, or not loop-based like they didn't create it. But, they had, I love the separation in the tones where there's more of that lo-fi kick sound, but yet the snare had a little bit of a sharpness to it with the ghost notes. But one of the things I want to kind of tap into that somebody said earlier about the voice also was in such a very unique, ghostly kind of place where it really didn't... I don't know. What did he say there? I really liked what he said. Stand by. I got to look this up again. Non-offensive said, where is it? Where's that comment? Stand by for a second. I kind of like the way it was said. Oh, shit. I lost it. Didn't fight the despair. Yeah. I was like, okay, you see? Those are some choice words right there. I really dug that. I wish I was a little more clever sometimes to say things like that. But they were staying in an area that kind of like a purgatory-ish kind of vibe, But I also liked some of the swimminess, the unique background, or some of the unique textures of the choral swimminess of some of the pads. But it was such a chill vibe. I was like, oh my God, I want to go and just relax and put my feet up on my lounge chair, but I can't because I got 5 more songs to do. The Sans Muse, thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out. And I hope you have a phenomenal weekend. I'm just saying. I know, I need a jar of peanut butter. I have no peanut butter anymore. I only have herky jerky turkey, and I have water. That's okay. Okay, next up, Chaotic Old Schnorr. Are you here, my friend? Oh, thanks for the temptation, 1AA. Friends for life. Actually, I did buy some I think of peanut butter. I just didn't bring it out because I wasn't feeling it today. Chaotic Old Boar. Are you here? Nope. Torky turkey, I like that. The song we're going to listen to is from, I think the band is called Miller-Heidke. Kate Miller. Hey, there you go. Hi, I didn't mean to wake you up. He was napping. Was it like you have it like you're napping, you got the phone next to you, and I'm going, chaotic old boy, wake up. Sorry. So this is Kate Miller-Heidke, and the song is Last Day on Earth. A cheesy boost. This is a unique Australian singer. Let's go. And if SB jumps in and says she's amazing, let's go.
Look down, the ground below is crumbling. Look up,
She kind of has a
the stars are
young Dolly Parton voice.
exploding. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's the last day on earth. In my dream, in my dream.
Wow, this is really pretty.
It's the end of the world, and you've come back to me in my dream.
I love how the drums are engineered, almost like they put them in a closet.
Between the dust and the debris, there's
It's a very
light
homey production. It sounds beautiful.
surrounding you and me. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's pretty.
Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's the last day on earth. In my dreams, in my dreams. It's the end of the world, and you've come back to me in my dreams, and you hold me closer than I can never remember.
Beautiful
the
tone to her
end.
voice.
And I'm not afraid to sleep now. If we can stay like this until
I love the whispery beauty of the background vocals,
day on
the
earth.
harmonies.
In my dreams, in my dreams, it's the end of the world, and you've come back to me. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. In my head, I replay our conversations over and over.
I like the answer back with that synth.
Hallucinations, you know me. I love to lose my mind.
Nice. It's a callback to the original melody she sings.
Anybody speaks your name, I still feel the same. I ache inside. I ache inside.
Beautiful. Jeez.
I ache inside. I ache inside.
What a beautiful voice. I don't know what the last phrases she was saying on there. I don't know if maybe that was some kind of, let me get stopped to a nice little setting there. She had such a tremendous, or has such a tremendously beautiful tone to her voice. And also, Benjamin said something here that I was trying to put my words together. The minimalistic aspect of the production too really brings it home. I'm listening in many different ways, so I don't necessarily soak myself into the lyrics, so I don't know exactly the essence of the storytelling in it. But listening to it musically, the wispiness of her tone of her voice was just beautiful. These high, slightly these head tone kind of vibes there with those harmonies were just beautiful. But even with the recording, it sounded like it was a very simple, like maybe an upright piano. Could have been 2 mic, but just not panned, given a bigger, richer stereo image. Everything was very intimate. Even the drum sound, when I said the drums sounded like they were recorded in a closet, I'm not saying in a little teeny closet, but if sometimes if you're doing what we call home style recording and you don't have an ISO booth or something, you throw them in a small room or somewhere, you know what I mean? And it had that very small, intimate thing. But what I liked is there were these little celebrations of secondary melodic or answer back to her melody with those little synth things that kind of flew in and flew out and stuff. I thought it was a great song. I thought it was beautiful. Good luck to her. I guess, is there some kind of contest you said she won or something? Or she came through a system, kind of like how we have here The Voice, perhaps? I don't know. She sounded wonderful. How long ago? This is 15 years ago, so she's a little older now, but she sounded great. Next up, 1999. Night 99. It's a tricky profile name. This track is called Godspeed You, Black Emperor, and the name of the track is Sleep. Oh no. Wait, this is the last movement from a total of 22-minute track sleep. Oh, the last movement. I'm sorry, I thought I was going in for a 22-minute dive, and I was like, oh, fuck, I can't do this. I'm not going to make it. But thank you very much. The scare was, I was relieved of the anxiety when I continued to read. Yes, Sleep. After mostly dark and noisy sections, this one feels cathartic genre, a post-rock. It's a fan-made video. Okay, good. Here we go. On ukulele. Let's go. I know, Square Meal. I thought I was like, oh, no. I love the clean little ghost notes in the drum. Something's going on there with the drum. I don't know if they're... God, the guitar work on the left, I love that. It's got a shoegaze vibe to it. Or maybe that's the sludginess he was talking about. But I'm getting the same vibes as what the fan-made video is about as well, you know? So this is kind of like on the border of like a shoegazy sludge thing. So I'm leaning a little more shoegaze, but I love it. Yeah, okay, now we're leaning into a little more of the sludgy. Yeah, no kidding, 1 a.m. God, you know what? Listening to this track really did something for me in the sense that there's such an incredibly unique art form of just letting things flow, and I've never been able to perfect that because I'm a composer, right? And I'm an arranger. My job is to add to, and especially as an arranger. And this track really helped me out because I'm on the fence about something that I'm doing, that I'm writing. I played for you guys a couple weeks ago something. And I'm struggling with what else should I put in it and stuff. And I'm going in and out of my head with it, you know. I'm trying to pull my best, you know, Rick Rubin sayings through my head, less is more and all that like that. And when I listen to something like this and just allow it to put me in its place, there's magic in that. Now, albeit this was 5 minutes of seemingly the same pattern, but they kept on doing different things just to change a little bit. It doesn't need a lot, you know, which actually, as I'm listening to this, I'm going, you know, my ADD, HB, EBCD, EF, Jeeves brain is on the side conversation going, God, just listen how cool this is. There is not over arrangement going on. Shut the fuck up, you know, to me in my brain about this other track. So, you know, it's funny how things like this just kind of, you know, the influence is outstanding for me. Who would have knew? Who would have known? You know what I mean? All right. Next up is Manny Manson. Hey, Aman, how you doing, buddy? I got nervous for a second. I was like going to open up Discord and I was going to send, you know, an SOS or pan. I hope you're doing good, buddy. Manny Manson wants us to listen to a track from Divinity 2, Ego Draconis, composed by Kirill Pokrovsky. The main theme, Divinity 2, Ego Dragon, that's the one. That's what it's called, I think. This OST doesn't have a big budget of the later Larian games, such as the original Sin games and Boulder Gate 3. But for me, it's very nostalgic and always gives me a feeling of coming excuse me, feeling of coming home. It's the song you hear in the main menu of the game. All right. Here we go. It's giving me Gladiator vibes. It still pulls well. It may not have had the money for a larger, like, Baldur's Gate sound, but hey, Red Club, thanks a lot for the follow, man. I mean, I can tell there's a slow build. Engineering-wise, I mean, arrangement-wise, but the vocals and stuff in the body it sets up, I can see how that's a re-pull. I like this part a lot. It feels like it might go into that fade repeat section if this was a opening menu or theme. Let it glide out, it would probably start to loop through again. You know, understandably, by reading the message, I understand what you're talking about. You know, as games get more and more famous, they get bigger budgets. You know, soundtracks obviously are going to expand. But I think one of the other things I've experienced while the last couple of years of doing this on Twitch, which is primarily a gaming streaming platform, is that nostalgic bite that we have is so powerful. I mean, it's what I've based the Decomposer Lounge or RPG's music, you know, the YouTube channels is based on, you know, when people have me listen to their music, there's a nostalgic impact, you know. And this reminds me, you know, it's kind of funny because tracks like this, remember I said the first thing I said was it had kind of that gladiator vocal thing that kind of came in. But a lot of times too, we pull from things like what they sound like. I said, like, well, that's like Gladiator. Some people say some of the recent stuff that I put up on my other channel, on the Sounds of Tranquility channel, you know, the second they hear vocal chords hanging out, like choral kind of things, they'll go, "Oh man, that sounds like Halo." I'm like, bruh. But I understand, I understand, you know, because, you know, that's the vocals pull into their nostalgic bucket, if you would. And when that stuff kind of does that, I get it, you know, and it's nice. I don't have an ego. Funny enough, I don't have an ego with my music. I have more of an ego with my surfing than I do my music. But now that's fading too as I get older. It was a great track. I really enjoyed it. And the fact that it meant something to you nostalgically, that's the big pull right there. And thank you so much for coming in and hanging out. I know you're not here for that. Don't forget one last time, I've only got a couple more songs to go. If this is your first time here, a lot of times I knock these out, or all the time I knock these out onto a VOD channel on YouTube. Maybe 1 a.m. we'll pop it up just in case you want to go to see all the other music I've done there. It's kind of like a backup, if you would, for these streams. Sometimes things here get DL, what do you call it when it gets blocked? Blocked, okay. Here may not get blacked on YouTube or the other way around, so I double up on that. Thanks, 1 a.m., I appreciate that. And also Odyssey, too, yes, there's the Odyssey backup. That's the primary right there, because Odyssey doesn't ding you for shit. So anyhow, let's continue on. Crossface Barflowing, are you here, my friend? Yes, Aurora is actually an incredible artist as well. I'm very familiar with Aurora. Hey, Crossface. I was like, Crossface, Froken, Frecken, Vruken, Flaken. Crossface Bubbly. I'm sorry, it's so long. I'm stuttering, man. I think I've got like one more song after this. I'm dying. Please forgive me, sir. Words are hard, yes. Hey, we're going to listen to some Van Halen. I love that. You know what that means for me, right? I sit down and all of a sudden I just disappear and sink in nostalgia. So the name of the song is Fools from Van Halen. What's time? Time for more Van Halen. Well, okay. With April 1st happening soon or behind us, depending on where you listen to this, I think this is an appropriate name song to submit. This is off of Woman and Children first album released in 1980. Yes, this is definitely a classic track from Van Halen. Thank you very much, Crossface, for always hanging out. Our usual suspects, one of the original Kados. Okay, here we go. There might be an April Fool's on the stream. I'm not sure yet. I got guests coming into town. That kind of the voice there reminds me of some old Plant. Nobody played it like them at that time. And there's that standard left side effect right. Yeah, God, I love this. This is so underprocessed. I love it. Listen to that bass tone. That signature hook into the turnaround with the background vocals. Took him all the way through.
But I'm sick and tired of cleaning room. Oh, and it's the final bell for pushing broom. Oh, damned if I do and then I'm damned if I don't. Won't someone tell me what it is they all want? It makes them blue. I live with blue.
The influence Mike's voice, the bass player's voice had on this is just phenomenal. Alex.
I just can't take it. My teachers all gave up on me. No matter what they say, I disagree. And when I need something to soothe my soul, I listen to too much rock and roll. Don't want no class reunion, and circus just left town. Why behave in public if you're living on a playground? It makes me blue.
They were working their signature vocal moves.
I live with blue. It makes me blue. I live with
The way Eddie leans on Michael and Alex. Very sparse overdubs he's doing on the right side. It does sound nice and full when they have the old fade from the 80s. You know, super nostalgic to hear this, and you know it's you know if you're gonna bring this shit, not the shit. If you're gonna bring Van Halen in front of me, you know I'm gonna tell you a story about it. So, I've told you this story before, so I'm only gonna spend 20 seconds on it. When he gave me that guitar for my birthday. And he went into my studio and he plugged it in and he wanted to show me how the drop D thing worked. And so he's playing and he's being Eddie, right? He's all over the place and having a great time, blah, blah, blah. So I asked him the super dumb, idiot, like fanboying kind of question going, what do you think makes your solos so outstanding? And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, you're an idiot for asking Eddie Van Halen probably the stupidest question in the world, because it's his writing in here, it's his fingers, it's his techniques and everything. But what he said to me was, and for those of you who remember, you know, he literally said, oh, it's not me, it's Alex and Michael. And at first I was like, and then he's looking at me like as if he's waiting for me to like 3, 2, 1. Oh, fuck, I get it. You know, and if you really think about it, when you listen to a lot of Eddie's works, solo work, it's really straightforward in the sense that there aren't really tricky rhythmic things that are happening there. A lot of things in triplets and stuff. He's really relying on a lot of 4-bar passages, and then a lot of straight 8ths, 16ths, 30 seconds tappings and stuff like that. So it's the rhythm section of Alex and Michael behind that are doing the odd, intricate work that he was paying homage to. You know, I was like, oh, as I get it. You know, still in the meantime, I'm like, Eddie's in my house right now, giving me a guitar for my birthday, and he's showing me how to use the drop D peg. You guys, I've said this before, I've never, ever, ever fanboyed over any musician I've met in the industry with all my whole life. But when my brother introduced me to Eddie, and he was so kind enough to give me that and that cabinet, that 5150 cabinet, that was my ultimate fanboy day. That was like, you know. So yeah, that was it. I don't know. I can't say I didn't know Eddie at all, but I had probably about 6 or 7 or 8 interactions with him. Of course, he gave me a guitar for my birthday, and then he had me and my brother go in a limousine to the Coliseum when he did a show in the back, what do you call it, the back room, the green room thing, but I didn't know him. My brother knew him. I didn't know him. Of all things, right? You guys, the backstory, which is really funny. I've spent my life in the music business. My brother is still alive, obviously, and he's a very well-known pro golf teacher in Studio City, California, which were all the rock stars, all the models, all the industry heads, all the actors, the actresses, the producers, the directors. So he knew them all. He knew everybody. Heavy metal all the way from... Smokey Robinson was his very first sponsor, you know. And then he met Tommy Lee, and then he got all these tattoos and started stinking like patchouli, and then so on and so forth. So, yeah, so really my interaction with super famous musicians has nothing to do with me being a musician, because my job is a lonely job. It's so lonely. I sit here and I write music. But my brother was out in the golf course, and they loved my brother because he was a clown, and my brother didn't give a shit who they were. They were like, oh, young master golf dude, can you teach me to hit a golf ball? I have a $10,000, you know, nonprofit tournament playing, and I don't want to look stupid. Why, sure. So, all right. Thought I'd just kind of glide off of that a little bit. Okay, here we go. The last track of the evening. I have been forewarned and forlorned that my Lorns might be forewarned that Brexter is bringing this to the house here. So, I don't know if you're ready for this, but here we go. Brexter, where are you? Oh, and he bails. Great. He's not even here to see what kind of response this is. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, last song of the stream. And is he here? Is he Brexter? Okay, here we go. This is the band TheDooo, DOOO, and the song is "Grenade in Gravy." Oh shit! Oh no, Brexter, you're in for the last track. Oh my God, it's been such a long ass evening, and we're going to be doing your song. Grenade in the Gravy by TheDooo. This was created on a live stream with viewer input, and my brother contributed to it. Lol. Enjoy the lyrics. Holy shit. Shall I be scared, bruh? Here we go. I know, Melon Choir, 5 hours.
Put your hands up. Oh yeah, we gonna party tonight.
Hit that mute button.
You know me, all you can eat. I like it large with extra meat. Like it salty, like it fried.
I like that spicy head.
Pissing in the peanut butter, jizzing in the jelly. We got heroin in the hash browns, grenade in the gravy. There's a gun in the grits,
Gun in the
and tannerite in the tacos,
in the taco.
explosives in the egg,
Don't eat those
and
eggs.
napalm in the nachos.
What?
The music sounds great. I love that. But the fact that this is like vocal contribution and write lyrics and stuff, it's fucking hilarious. I love it.
A grenade is in the gravy.
Uh-oh, Robo-Jeebs.
Come in that curry.
Wanking on the waffle.
Bring it on that
Dr.
ball.
Demento.
Wanking on the pancake.
You on that pancake.
And busting on the bacon.
Bust on that bacon.
Dicking down the donut.
Dig down that donut.
Fentanyl in the fries.
Fentanyl in the fries. Fuck.
Getting high.
So high.
Grenades in the gravy.
Pissing in the peanut butter. Jizzing in the jelly. We got heroin in the hash browns.
Probably right there, SB. Heroin in the hash browns.
There's a gun in the grits.
Gun in the
And tannerite in the tacos.
in the taco.
Explosives in the egg.
Don't eat those
And
eggs.
napalm in the nachos. Wait.
The music is really catchy.
A grenade is in the
Jeebs Robo voice.
gravy. Age in the apples, balls on the beans, cooter in the crust, dookie dessert.
Cooter in the crust?
On the fruitcake. Gooch, goat cheese, grape plate. Hair in the ham, insects in the ice.
Hair in the ham.
Listerine, lemonade, mucus in the meatloaf. Nuke bomb in the non-bread.
Vomit in the orange juice, lust in the pasta, prawn in the queso, ringworm risotto, shark in the salsa, titty milk tater tot, Ukrainian unsalted
Titty milk
urchin,
tater
vodka,
tot.
vomit, vodka, wet willy wagyu, Xbox Live, yo mama in the yogurt, and the moment you've all been waiting for. Sin in the zebra cake.
I think I'll just have a water.
Brexter knows how to drop the last track on me. Jeez. That's really unique. It almost seems like the composer wrote the track, because the track was really nice. It was really well done. I like the solo. Even there was a solo was really kind of shockadoobies in there. The guy kind of ripped it. But it sounds like maybe they may have had the people with mics, like he would patch them in and have them sing on top of it or something, just come up with stupid things and sing, and then maybe he fixed it in the mix and tweaked it or whatever the case is, which I can imagine would be really super hard doing this through Twitch or something like that, because there's a delay and a lag and everything. But I fucking, what a great way to end it. Guys, oh my God, I can't believe this. 5.5 hours. And all of you have hung in